Hello everyone. I'm sure you're taking good care of yourself. Today we are going to learn how to apply trigonometry in everyday life. How do we find out the height of a building without actually measuring it? How do we find out the distance covered by a car or a hot air balloon from point A to point B? How do we find out the sun's inclination on a particular time of the day in relation to the objects and its shadow? Trigonometry is used in real life, in astronomy, in geography, and the Great Trigonometric Survey, which was conducted in 1852, the highest mountain of the world was discovered. In 1856, this peak was named after George Everest. I'm sure you understood which peak I'm talking about. There are two important angles which you must keep in mind. One is the angle of elevation and the other is the angle of depression. In a particular figure over here, you can see a man walking towards a church. When he is looking straight at the church, it is the horizontal level at which he is looking. And when he wants to look up at the top of the church, he has to shift his vision and this becomes the line of sight. So the angle formed by the horizontal line and the line of sight is the angle of elevation. Similarly, when somebody is standing at a raised platform in a balcony, terrace or a rooftop and you're looking below, then what do you see? You see that this is the horizontal line and when you're looking down, this is the line of sight. So the angle formed between the two is called the angle of depression. Let us understand this further with certain examples. A tower stands vertically on the ground. From a point on the ground which is 15 meters away from the foot of the tower, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is found to be 60 degrees. Find the height of the tower. So, AB is the height of the tower and BC is the distance from the tower. Now, let us see how we solve this. First, what do we choose to find out the height of the tower? Out of the trigonometric ratios, which is the ratio that you would choose? Yes, you would choose tan 60 degree or even cot 60 degree because tan 60 involves AB and BC, opposite by adjacent. And since you know CB, you need to find out AB, we use tan 60 degree. So tan 60 is equal to AB by BC. Value of tan 60 is root 3. We substitute the values, hence we get AB as 15 root 3, which is the height of the tower. Second example. An electrician has to repair an electric fault on a pole of height 5 meters. She needs to reach a point 1.3 meter below the top of the pole to undertake the repair work. So the length of the pole is AD. She has to reach at point B, which is 1.3 meter below the top of the pole. And the angle is given 60 degree, which is inclined to the horizontal. You need to find out the length of the ladder and you need to find out the length of CD. So how do we proceed with this sum? We have got the length of BD as 5 minus 1.3 because this was 1.3 meter below the top of the pole. So your BD is 3.7 meter. Here the BC is representing the ladder, which is also the hypotenuse of a triangle BDC. So can you think which trigonometric ratio should we consider? Yes, it has to be sine 60 degree. So when we take sine 60 degree, so it will be BD by BC. You already know BD and you need to calculate BC. So substitute the values and you will get the value of BC as 4.28 meters. Hence, the length of the ladder should be 4.28 meters. Now we need to find out CD. Since you already know in this right angle triangle the length of BC and BD, you can use either Pythagoras theorem or any of the trigonometric ratios to find out CD. And once you substitute the value, you get the answer, which is 2.14 meter distance from the pole.